Hello again, I am Blunty. Now today I'm playing catch up and reviewing a few different products, all with a similar theme, because I've had these things sitting around for at least a couple of months now, and the people who sent them in for review are starting to get a little bit antsy about when I'm actually going to publish a review on them, and it's been really busy this time of year, so now I'm finally getting around to it and catching up. And the first product for today's mobile accessory roundup is this thing here, which is well, it's an iPad case basically. It's from Cyberacoustics. It is not cyber, it's a real world thing, and it has nothing to do with acoustics really, so a bit of a misnomer in the name, but there you go. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up, this is my favourite iPad case of all time, so far anyway. It's a lot like the standard Apple case you get, in that you've got little elastic things here to keep it shut when you need it to keep it shut, or if you flip it all the way back around you can flip those over and it keeps it open when you need to keep it open, and that's all fairly standard. But it also has this lovely wide elastic strap on the back here, and what that gives you is some place to jam your hand when you're using it, so you can go like that and all of a sudden your iPad becomes a much easier one-handed device, which is sweet. And it's, you know, it's not so much when you're holding it like this because gravity's working for you there, but when you're laying down on the couch, going like that, that's brilliant. I love that. That's one of the main reasons I love this case so much. That simple thing, that simple piece of elastic, nice wide, comfortable piece of elastic there. The other thing I like is, a lot like many other cases these days, it's got this little flappy thing on the back here. I'll try and catch the light so you can see it properly. Little flappy thing on the light there. So when you do fold this all the way around, you can jam it in like that, so it makes a little triangle, and you can sit it on your desk so it sits up at a nice angle, so you can then type away at it, or of course you can sit it up on that angle when you're watching a movie or something. And there it is, the Cyberacoustics iPad case. Very simple, very straightforward. It's made really well. I mean, these little corner pieces, I'll take the iPad out so you can see it better, but these little rubbery corner pieces are sewn in one big thing. They're all sewn in really well, so they're not going to slip, they're not going to move, they're not going to come away on you. They hold it really securely and really well. And the whole thing is just built really lovely, actually. And I have one of these to give away, so stick around to the end of the video. If you like what you see here, you could win one. Okay, next up, a couple of iPhone cases from the guys at Cyberacoustics. You remember those guys from my video about the screen protectors and the lovely vinyl back for the iPad and everything? Yeah, them again, Cyberacoustics, or SGP store, as I'm told they would prefer it to be pronounced, but I can't help myself. So let's take a look at these. First up is this one here, which is, you know, it doesn't look good on it. It's a bumper case. It's the Revention Yellow Neo Hybrid EX Series for iPhone 4, which is a ridiculously long name for what is essentially a nice little bumper case. So I'll open it up here. Now, unlike Apple's bumper cases, these ones are very thin and very lightweight. It actually comes in two pieces. We've got this little rubbery bit here, which is, and seamless edit, so I could actually call this the correct thing and not make a fool out of myself. It's high polymer silicon, and in the last video of the stuff from the Cyberacoustics store that I reviewed, they had an entire case, a back made out of this, and it's that lovely sort of slightly rubbery silicon, but it does not attract dust and it does not grip in your pocket. So unlike a lot of cheap rubber cases, when you go and you pull it out of your pocket, they grip onto your pocket and it makes it a pain in the ass, and they pull out a bunch of fluff with it. High polymer silicon stuff doesn't. So that goes on your phone. Oops. See, now I've got it all ass backwards. I'm trying to do it on video under pressure. So that goes around your phone, and then you slip this, which is the polycarbonate bit, which is a beautiful yellow. I'm not sure how well it's going to come across on video, but in person it's beautiful yellow. It reminds me of Bumblebee from the Transformers, that kind of beautiful Camaro yellow, but, you know, for obvious reasons they can't really advertise it like that. And gently stretch it round, and on top of the high polymer silicon, and bam, like that. And it's got the little cutouts for your buttons and everything, and cut out on the bottom for the jack. Now, this is, you know, quite tough, but because I was taking it on and off and on and off and on and off, switching it between this other case and all that sort of stuff, I've managed to actually break it down the bottom. And again, I'm not sure if you can see it on video, but I've broken it just there, the absolute thinnest part of the case. That would not happen in normal use. I've got to say, you either leave it on your phone, because, you know, of course you can charge. It won't fit in the dock like that. But if you do swap cases a lot, you have to be extra careful, because that is quite thin. And I was a bit rough with it one day, and I did break it, which annoyed me because I actually really like the way that looks on the phone. So it's something to be aware of. It's you know, limitations of material. When you have to make something that thin, sooner or later, if you're too rough with it, you're going to break the bastard thing, which is upsetting. Next thing is this one. This one is the Ultra Thin Vivid Series Reventon Yellow. So again, that beautiful, beautiful Bumblebee from the Transformers kind of yellow, and it is made out of the same very, very tough polycarbonate as the outside of that, but this time, you know, there are no thin bits to accidentally break. And if you look at their website, and I'll link to it in the details for this video, but they've actually got a video of someone stomping on one of these. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, or you would ever do it, or what would happen if the phone was in it at the time, but they were just trying to show off how really tough this stuff is. So, you know, you could belt away on it for ages and it's not going to shatter on you or anything. It's got this ultra glossy sort of coating on it, and it is scratch resistant as well. And it also has a lining in here to help protect the back of your phone as well, of course, which is nice. And this one goes on a lot easier, just clips on, and it clips all the way around the phone into that little tiny groove where the edge of the screen is, so it fits absolutely perfectly. And again, to the guys at the Cyberacoustics store, the fit and finish on their products is terrific, and I love it. And it looks a bit goofy at the back there because I've still got a skin on the back of my phone, but that's where the Apple logo would normally go, shine through. They do, of course, come in other colours, just like the bumper case as well. This is the case you want if you want to give your phone some protection. You want more than your basic bumper case. You want sort of something that'll protect the back of it. You don't want to put a skin on it like I have. You want to protect the back from scratches and bumps and stuff, so you can slam it down on a table at the pub and not worry about scratching the crap out of it. But you don't want to have to deal with the bulk of a case. And, you know, some cases aren't that bulky, but they do add some bulk. And this is about as thin as you can possibly get without it becoming sort of pointless. So it's an ultra thin, ultra strong polycarbonate case that will a bit of a pain in the ass to get off sometimes because it fits so damn well, but you know, that's a good thing, I guess. There we go. But yeah, if you want to give your phone some protection but you don't want to add bulk, you need to have a look at one of those. Oopsie-doodle, nearly forgot to mention with the bumper case, because it is just a bumper case and only goes around the sides, the guys at Cyberacoustics store actually throw in some Steinheit Ultra Crystal screen protectors and back protector for you. And if you want to know how well these things work, you can watch the review I did of these things a little while back. I'll link to it. But which is it's just a really lovely thing to do. You sell a bumper case, oh no, the front and back are unprotected. Well, they give you some really awesome screen protectors. It's awesome of them, actually. I'm really starting to like the guys at Cyberacoustics store. Alright, next up on the review table we have this, which if I can get the light to catch it, you might be able to read there, is called the Click. It's a messenger style bag. Now, on the name, they're actually going to change the name. I don't know why, they didn't explain it to me, but just a couple of days ago, I actually got an email coming through that says, hey, the next batch are actually going to be branded Click. I don't know why, it's just so when you look for them, you go Click. Anyway, this one's just got Click written on it. It's a messenger style bag, so you've got your strap which goes over your shoulder. It's got a nice big wide pad on there, so it's nice and comfortable. It's leather and it's padded. It's lovely as well, and it smells good. And the stitching on these things is incredibly strong. I mean, these are built really lovely. This isn't cheapo crap, which is and I've gone through a couple of cheapo messenger bags, so it's worth looking for the ones that are sewn together decently. I found, save yourself a lot of money. Anyway, but this is designed for the new world of ultra mobile guys. You know, you've got your iPad or your notebooks and your MacBook Air, 11-inch MacBook Air and stuff like that. So nice small compact bag, but I've been able to jam in a surprising amount of stuff in here. So let's just take a look at what I've managed to get in here. So we have, I'm getting free. Got my iPad. I've got a netbook, and I've got a video camera, and Gorilla tripod, and a video light, and another tripod for the video light, and my Nintendo DSi XL, and I've got a 7-inch Android tablet. We're going to be reviewing that soon, keep your eyes open, and I've got my iPhone, and I've got my PSP, and you know, all from one little bag like that. Pretty impressive. Now, you've got the front part of that, which is just a nice little pocket there, stuff whatever you want in there. Inside there, of course, and I'll try and see if I can catch it in the light. Should have thought more about how I'm going to film this, but you've got a pocket at the back, which has a little Velcro retainer to put your netbook or your iPad or whatever back there. got a couple of little netted pockets down here for your cables and whatnot, and your memory, your card readers and whatnot. And of course your standard little pockets up there for the smaller stuff, your pens, your notepads, your whatever you want to jam in there. Nice bright interior too, so you can see everything. I really like that. But yeah, like I said before, this thing is just built really toughly. And I just took this, I went on a trip on the weekend, and this was my main luggage that I carried with me everywhere, and I gave it a really hard time. It's nice and padded, it kept everything safe and very comfortable to wear. And the little clamps on the front there, little magnets, which I guess is why they call it the click, or actually in the next batch the click. And a nice little panel on the bottom there, so when you rest it on the ground and stuff, you're not going to wear away at the canvas of it. And it's also got a little pocket on the back side as well, a little flat pocket for whatever you need. I was using it to keep my plane and train tickets in when I was on my trip, but just a really lovely little messenger bag. So there you go. Oh, I've got one of those to give away, by the way, too. You can. They've actually sent me a second black one, or black and silver, to give away to you folks. Now, that Cyberacoustics case for an iPad and the click or click messenger bag case. I've got these to give away to you folks, and I should have put more thought into what you need to win. I think if you want to win the InClick case, tell me in the comments what hilarious things you would keep in your InClick case. And the one that makes me laugh the hardest, I'll send you out this silver and black version of the InClick case they gave me to give away to you guys. You've got, well, let's say till the end of the week. Today, as I record this, is Monday, so Friday, 6 PM Australian time. Work it out for yourselves. I'll decide who gets this, and I'll send you a message and get your email, get your address, and send it out to you. And if you want to win yourself this new in package, never opened, still got the original sticky tape on the plastic bag, Cyberacoustics Ipad case, leave a comment telling me what your favourite iPad application is. Simple as that. And same rules. At the end of the week, I'll pick a winner, I'll send you a message, get your address, and send it out to you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. I am caught up on these review products that have sat waiting for my review for far too long, and I've been delaying them as more time-sensitive stuff comes up, and the people who sent me this stuff to review get more and more annoyed at me waiting for their reviews to come out, so now they're out! Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. I am Blunty. Did it completely backwards again. People get annoyed when I do it. I have to retake it. Thanks for watching. I'm Blunty. Catch you next time. If I don't say catch you next time, as I salute, people get all ADD about everything. But, you know, then I sign off and keep waffling and people get ADD about that too. It's a no-win situation, ladies and gentlemen.